Welcome back to DIY No Need to Cry with Ivelisse. DIY 4th of July table centerpiece, upcycle. All the materials that I used for this DIY are listed in the description box below. And if you want to know how I dyed the jars red and blue, I'll leave the link to that video there as well. Let's get started. You'll need to print out the letters U, S, and A. I found mine on Google. Links to those will also be in the description box below. I printed them out at 60% size. Cut them out so they fit in the jars. Place the letters in the jars and trace them with a marker. I traced the U with the blue jar. Be careful when taking the paper out that you don't accidentally peel the color off. Then I traced the S with the clear jar and the A with the red jar. Using a paintbrush and Mod Podge, I filled in each letter with glitter. For the U, I used red. As you see here, I am going over it again, but this footage was sped up, so those spots were somewhat dry by the time I went over them again. Also, I used the dabbing motion when placing the glue over the glitter. I didn't want to glide it on, as some spots might not be dry and would lift by doing so. Do the same with the rest of the jars. I used white glitter for the S, and blue glitter for the A. Once they are all dry, using a brush, I wiped off all the excess glitter. I then gave them all one more coat of glitter. When that was dry, I glittered all the rims with the same colored glitter I used for the letters. Once that was dry, I cleaned them up with a brush. And this is what they look like all finished. I bought these glow bracelets at Walmart and put each color inside a jar. I love how these turned out, so sparkly. I thought it would be cute on a table outside so anyone can pick whatever glow-in-the-dark bracelet they wanted. Pair it with this other easy DIY and you'll have the cutest, very inexpensive table decor for the 4th with lots of bling. Or put some red, white, and blue flowers in them to make this beautiful centerpiece. Remember, you can put any letters on these and use them for other occasions. Doing this project gave me an idea for another one. Can't wait to get started with that one. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me in the comments section below. Also, it would really help me out if those of you who genuinely like my DIYs, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It really helps my channel out. I'm still working on your requested bottles and a lot of other projects at once. So I ask that you please be patient with me. I want to bring you the best I can bring you, but in the meantime, I will post helpful and easier DIYs to inspire you to try. All these smaller DIYs are techniques I use on bigger projects. So if you're having trouble recreating something, try doing smaller crafts, get familiar with techniques, and then maybe it'll be easier to try the more detailed ones. I want to thank you all again for taking the time to watch. And if this is your first time watching, I hope you consider subscribing to get updates on future videos. And remember, do it yourself. There's no need to cry.